was built especially for relics. Yeah, so people traveling, they will touch the relics to bring help for themselves. Now, cross. Usually on this cross, it's made out of granite, but more often it was made out of limestone or sandstone, so easy carving stone. So here there will be depictions of, on one side from the Old Testament, and on the other side from the New Testament. And the idea behind this was that the Bible is written in Latin, but people who were supposed to worship God, they didn't speak Latin, they spoke Irish, Gaelic, and they didn't understand what was going on. So there were pictures, and pictures better than thousands of words. So there will be like, Eve gives an apple to Adam, right? And the priest will stand like me and tell that story and say, remember, you know, women are bad, or whatever, like, you know, a moral out of that story, yeah? But each picture had a moral, okay? So this one isn't finished stone, but legend says that if women want to get married or hoping to get married, if their arms will meet when they embrace the stone, they'll get married this year. I don't know, you try, but they you can do it individually later. Yeah, so we'll let the group go, but we'll come up to that last building of the, they called it St. Kevin's Kitchen because, as I said, that this was the second place where the fire was in the whole monastery. And the smoke will come out from there, so it looks like someone is cooking. Okay? But this is just like picture perfect of Glendalough and picture perfect of Ireland. So when you land in the Dublin airport, you will see this one because that is like very well known building. And this is the church that kept going, and people would come there to pray until the end of 19th century, and it remained Catholic. So when we go in, we can have a little sneaky peek in, and we'll see that there's a ladder that probably was going in the opening of the ceiling, and also, also they still have mass there at Christmas.
It's a photo here.
There are, of course, there are people, yeah. 11% of population speak Irish fluently, yeah. Yeah, and they live in the West, mainly.
If you see in TV the news, you have news in English, in news
well, there's
in
one
Irish.
radio station and one TV station that is through Irish, yes. Yeah. But, you know, here you'd never hear Irish spoken, or you ask Irish people, they can't really read that.
So like
you know, or in schools, you know, it's taught. See, the problem with teaching Irish here is that it's taught as if it's a native language, if you need to know how to speak it. But in reality, people don't. They should be taught as a foreign language, but it's not. It's taught as if it's native. So kids don't really like it. Kids just they just have to have pass at the exams. They try and get the pass, and that's it, you know, and never ever speak it again in their lives, you know. And they prefer to learn European languages or other languages rather than Irish language.
Instead, on the other way, where Galway, for example, they can speak Irish on the other side.
Well, there are Gael talk areas, right, which is the islands, you know, many islands of the coast or places around the western coast. And yes, there people will be bilingual, and sometimes the first language will be Irish. Yeah, but very seldom you will hear in Dublin people will speak Irish. Like there are places like that, and there are Gaelic schools as well where you can get educated through Irish, and they do become more popular. So kids kind of grow up bilingual, you know. But again, it's not because like then they grow up and they've never used it, you know, so if you want to get an official job, if you want to become a politician, or if you want to be a doctor or a teacher, you must not just pass the language, you must have a good level of Irish. Something that
It was something like, no, they were kind of, there was no king.
there was never king in Ireland, so they will respond to the king or queen in England, okay? But when Ireland got independence, they were left by themselves because they were living in the country, had no connections anymore with royalty. So they were like, you know, but they still kept the title basically, you know. But there were a royal academy that was established by the time.
I think that's what you would have seen.
Yeah, when Ireland was a part of Great Britain.
No, but I've seen it even in front of Irish, you know, Royal Irish.
Yeah,
That's why
because
I
there will be
wondered.
Royal Scottish or Royal Welsh or Royal English.
That's it, yeah.
Scottish.
Royal Scottish, Royal
Yeah,
English,
yeah.
and it was just another domain of
Exactly,
the,
yeah.
the empire,
Yeah.
really. So, yeah.
And where are you from? Yeah. Okay, so we basically.
Come.